Good morning and welcome to another event vlog. It's going to be the last one of 22, which I'm a bit sad about, but hey ho, let's go smash it, shall we? Right, we've got a half-hour turnaround, so I'm going to deal with this munchkin, not chat for too long, and crack on. I'll see you in a bit.
Work is almost over, summer's getting closer. No time to be sober, sunshine on my shoulders. I'm alive.
We're steaming and we're excited. Nice and shiny clean. I think you can see plaiting from this angle.
Moment though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while. I feel the love, I feel it growing every day. I feel the love, I feel the love. I hope it never goes away. I feel the love, love, love. Feel the love, love, love. I feel the love. I feel the love.
Woohoo! I think that is the quickest I've ever plaited and bathed and whatnot. I literally have managed to bath him, plait him, sew his plaits in, all, and get his travel stuff on and loaded in half an hour. I think that is ever so impressive, personally. Pat on the back for me. I'm just walking around to the yard because I need to lock up in here and make sure I've got everything. I've got his little feed, and Mum, he's all loaded, and Mum is pulling the lorry around. So.
I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while. I feel the love, 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 I feel the love.
Righty-ho then, guys. I am so sorry for the lack of footage I got in between phases on Saturday. I'm not quite sure what happened. I think I was just really excited to get on with everything and keen to just crack on, get ready, get gone. So it's going to be a bit bish bash bosh of watching us compete. So let's get right into the dressage. One little point I wanted to point out before we started is you'll notice for the first time Donut has some fly ear veil on. In his test, this was literally a whim that I turned around and said to Mum on the way to the event, where I was literally like, I think sound seems to affect Donut, so I'd like to try him in some ears. And then Mum was like, that sounds like a good idea. And I was like, do we have those navy ones that we were planning on using for Titan in here? And we did. We had them in the wardrobe of the lorry. So with that, we tested them out, and you can see how much calmer he is or isn't in this video to come. Okay, as ever, I have my test sheet sat in front of me, and I will be giving you the judges' marks as well as my opinions as usual. So here is our centre line. I mean, wowzers, I don't think you can get much straighter than that in my opinion, and I was really pleased with the turn. Unfortunately, the judge didn't agree. So we got a 6.5 with losing balance C to M, and personally, I would have given it an 8. And you know, I'm usually quite agreeable with the judges, but you know, that's how it is. This circle here, no comments, 7. I was so pleased with how relaxed he is. I was spending a lot of time trying to keep him super duper steady. Trot, walk, trot, and another 7. And again, I thought he was really compliant. He did the right number of steps. Personally, think he deserves more, but you know, that is how it is. Change the rein and working trot, 7, could swing more. Fair enough. And then we have our canter transition here, and it's a 6 with rushed and unbalanced. You can see where it's a little bit of a twiddly. And then circle left 20 meters, we got another 6 with quarters to the left, which maybe they are a little bit, looking at this straight line, and a 6 for the straight line again. And then we go along for a 20-meter circle, and we get 6.5 to be more active behind. Now, unfortunately, we are at the stage where if I ask Donut to go quicker than, well, more energy than this, it goes a bit quicker. Hopefully this time next year, if I put more energy in, it will go more uphill and active without quickening, if that makes sense. 7 for our trot walk. Trot with stayed soft. I personally think he deserves half mark higher everywhere, but maybe I'm being biased. Change the rein and working trot. 6.5 needs freedom. And then we popped up to the canter, and he was a lovely boy and did a lovely circle. And we got 7s for those 2 movements. I'm just so pleased with him, where I think where he's come from at the start of this season to where he is now. I just think he looks a completely different horse. And I say start of this season, that's ridiculous. I've only had him 4 months. So from 4 months ago, he's a completely different horse. So we got a 6.5 for our canter trot walk with onto forehand. See what you will of that. And then 3 walk on a long rein. This is the best stretch he's ever offered, and I was really pleased with him. Unfortunately, we only got a 6 for it, with some tension and at head and neck affecting rhythm, which I think it looks fairly 4-beat, but you know. And then we got 6.5s for the rest of our moves here. But if you think what our walk was at the last test, you would be applauding us. Good boy. Hello, it feels like I haven't really spoken to you. So, if you may have guessed by now, I'm at Norton Disney Horse Trials. We've just done our dressage. I was really pleased with Donut. He kept himself contained. I'm very aware that the judge we had absolutely adores Titan. And Donut is the furthest thing from anything like Titan, so it depends on whether he liked it or not. But any which way, I think it's his best test of the season, in that he was able to stay relaxed throughout despite a few mistakes. So I'm now going to walk the course. And they've also asked that everybody walking the course tries to stay off the course, because obviously we've had a fair amount of rain. So we're just trying to keep the ground good, which, you know what, say the amount that's come down over the last couple of days, the ground seems really good. So we'll see how Donuts finds it.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town. See the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city.
You guys may recognise the one on the left from my intro, from when Maggie went round the 100 here last year. Onto the ditch.
We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for 2. bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday.
Okay, here is our show jumping round. I am going to let you just watch and see what you think of it, but I'm just wanting to point out at the start how much more I am just getting in there and riding, and personally I feel Donut is going a lot better for it.
I belong to you.
I belong to you.
Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else.
Yeah.
Let you down.
Let you down. Sing all my melodies.
And yes, that was a clear round despite rubbing a pole, but it's staying in the cups. And we are out on the cross-country course now with my wonderful team of friends that have been videoing us. Look at him fly. Good boy.
It's like we're running in circles, going around every day, getting stuck in the hurdles of yesterday. Don't you wanna go further away from?
Okay, let's rewatch that from a different angle, shall we? I came in a bit too forward here for Donut's schooling level, and he clearly didn't realise there was a turn afterwards. So this is something for us to work on over the winter. You can see how he sticks up his head and isn't quite listening. And if I had the sound on the video, you'd hear me going, no, 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 no. So it's something that I learned that for this round, he needed steadying more for the combis. And we will practice that over the winter so that he lands and listens. But it's nice that he's going forwards, isn't it? Right, let's watch the rest.
Let's not get stuck in our worries. We'll make our own way. Won't you come outside where the sunflowers bloom? Breathe in the air. Look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd. Just you and me together. It will all seem better outside. Just us in the sky. I will go wherever. I'll be yours forever.
Feels like a heavy burden, but I can't relate. Do our actions even matter? Or is this our fate? At least now I'm feeling better. I know I'm here to stay. Won't you come outside where the sunflowers bloom? Breathe in the air. Look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd. Just you and me together. It will all seem better outside. Just us in the sky. I will go wherever I'll be.
What a little legend you are, Donny. Good boy. Oh, we're waiting for prize giving because we may have a placing, which is fantastic. Not quite the dressage score that I think he deserved. I think he deserved a lower score, but that is a subjective sport for you. Dressage has a judge and they have their own opinions, which is fair enough. And I'm well aware, I think I said earlier, that I knew that the judge we had, you good boy, really likes Titan, and Titan is like a completely different build of horse, completely different way of going from Donut. So I kind of had a little bit of a feeling that, you know, then he might not have loved us, which is fair enough. But a fair score of 34, much improved test on Askham Brian, where we exploded. I actually think it was his best holding together of a test ever that he's ever done yet. So I'm so chuffed with that on a personal basis. And then he made me work hard for it, and I do think I had a little bit of luck come into the equation in the show jumping, but I'm going to take that luck because there's other days where you can be really unlucky and they barely breathe on a pole and it comes down. So I'm going to say thank you very much, luck, and a bit of a pat on the back for us because we jumped our first ever clear show jumping round at 90 level, and then we stormed around the cross country, and again he made me work for it. There was a couple of moments on the track where I wasn't sure we weren't going to have a flyby, but we got there, we got over the fences and we got it done, and we have gone 34 double clear inside the time, and I believe we've come fifth, which is fab.
Taking game 36.8%. Michelle Sampson with Labrana. Sixth place on 35.8 with Shannondale Sia was Nicholas Barrett. And then in fifth is Janine Llewellyn Smith in the road 0 west and a total of 34. They finished off.
That's you.
Sonia Wiles with Harrigan Murphy.
Well done, Donny. So yes, just a quick stop to listen to it announced, definitely fifth place, which is fab. It actually gives him an area festival qualifier, good boy, for like Frickley or Chillington or whatever next year if I wanted to take him to badminton grassroots, or try to. So really good. I'm so glad that he has got the result he deserves to finish off the season, and he is now going to be on to a little bit of a break, maybe a week off, and then some easy hacking and schooling before we then kickstart his education with more technical jumping and getting his strength really up there, ready to come out at the start of next season and hopefully move up the grades even further. So that is so exciting. I'm going to get everything else packed away. Mum seems to be on it already. I've had the most fabulous people, Leslie, Leah, Mark and Phil all come and help us, so I'm hoping that we've got some good video footage, which you'll have seen by now, of the cross country, where everybody's just gone and popped themselves around the course. So the biggest thank you ever, and the quickest turnaround when I get back, because everybody's there stripping his tack off and everything. So really super. I'll speak to you in a bit.
Third place is in the money here. This is Sonia Wiles on.
Hello, it is 7:30 p.m. I've just biked mum's bike home. I'm about to put it in the garage. Yeah, I'm just chuffed. I've since I saw you last brought Donutty home and been fencing some extra grazing space for the horses, because the thing that normally mows in between their fields, the mower, is broken at the minute. So I was like, waste not, want not. Let's make use of that grass. So that's what I've been doing since we got home. Really good day, really good way to finish the season. I feel like our last run at Ascombe set us up for the improvements today. And I will sign off and say thank you and good night to 2022 event season. Look forward to some different vlogs and then 2023 vlogs in the future. Bye.